I le tai au la le nei le awa mātou whaatasi ma le tamaita i a Claudia Tuluvao-Futi. O le nei tamaita i ua tele whailonga skola sipi sa whaamanuia i nei o ia e meise fo i tele fo i tausanga sa ia tau mawhai atuai ia tau lau o lana whaamoemoe po o lana sini fo i ia avea o ia matamaita i lo ia lea lai le masina lea sa aloa ai o ia admitted as a barrister and solicitor o le whaamasino sili po o le High Court o New Zealand. Whaatalo whātu i lausunga i tamaita i lo ia nei tai au, Claudia?
Talo whalawa i lausunga le tausala whaasalalau. Ia avea fo i le nei avanoa e whaatalo whātua i le paia ma le mamalu o se tatua tunu o nei Samoa. Talo whafoi au whaingaluenga paia le atua. Maolato whaletua whapea foi le mamalu o no foa e ka le ese. Whapea foi le whafafonga mai mua mai se tatua tunu o. Ia peo na whai mai ia Janine o lo uingoa o Tuluvao-Futi o lo Samoa o Tuluvao-Futi ma lo tina o Tuluvao-Futi o lo Samoa foi e sau mai le nuu o manono tai ia whapea foi ia sa fotu o lo tina e sau mai le nuu o sa le longa vai moso mamalie pea ia pea le foi le sia tunu ulai ngalo ai
Koe kiki anga lungu o lo kama. Malo, whaptai lava Tuluvao, uso whamolmole lava. Ta amata mai ta talanoanga I le vaenga lea o le avea o oe malo ia. Was it your dream po o sau miti, po o sau sini fo I avea oe matamaita I lo ia?
Yeah, pea nga o aonga I le aonga o mangele kolisio mangele I oe mangele le atunu au le leo mangele. So when I was in year 11, that's when I knew I wanted to be a lawyer. Because of I had a high interest in English, history, social studies. But I for low maths. So yeah, that's when I really knew that I wanted to be a lawyer. And no one in my family had done it before. Most of my family are teachers. So I wanted to really try something new. I wanted to really challenge myself. Before and I really wanted to put myself out there. So yeah, I just started to work hard for that dream.
Of course, ma sa yeise mafu anga sa e manao e avea maloia aside from challenges a new challenge mo oi sa yeise vaenga po se mafu anga sa eva ai be sa sa afia I fo I oi like why did you want to become a lawyer?
So I'm very passionate about our community. I come from a very, like a lot of us, we come from humble beginnings. We didn't have a lot growing up. My passion grew from seeing my dad serve the community through the church. And also, like, coming to New Zealand, I saw that there were a lot of Pacific Islanders and, Maoris in the New Zealand justice system. And I didn't see as many lawyers or anyone that looked like me that could represent our people. And I just felt like I wanted to change that. I wanted to be the advocate, that voice for our people in the justice system. And so yeah, that's where it really, really grew from. And then the passion just grew from there. And also, seeing my parents work hard to provide for our family. So I just wanted to really change the narrative, going forward for me and my family, and also for my family and my church, and just stuff like that. Yeah.
That's beautiful, Tuluvao. Speaking of your parents, ina sa e whaailoa I o mātua lausini o le fia vea o e maloia, o le ase la ua reaction, o le hafo I se la ua lango ina ia tau lau o lau mo I mitinga lea?
They were very happy. Mom's a very emotional person. She obviously cried because I told her when it was her birthday. It just happened to be her birthday, and that's when I found out. And yeah, so mom and dad, they were really emotional. Dad said a little prayer. We're at a restaurant. We just did a little prayer. And then I told my siblings later on through video call, and they were just really happy. It was tears of happiness and just tears of, they were just so proud of me. They knew how hard I worked to get here, but also that wasn't done alone. So they knew that the sacrifices that they were making at the time, it was going to be worth it. And that day was when it all just, all the emotions just came out. It was just really, really, really good day. It was a good day to also remind ourselves, of God and how much He can do for us when we believe in Him.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And congratulations as well on such a huge milestone. And like you said, breaking the narrative, creating something where our next generation can also look up to you and be inspired and see the faces, that you weren't able to see as a young person. Now, na e tala noa I sacrifices. O ani lo I tau na whiangai ma oe I lau journey lea, throughout your education as becoming a lawyer. What were some of the sacrifices and challenges you faced?
Yeah, just like anything that you want to do in life, I'm sure you know, Janine, there will always be something you have to sacrifice. And as you know, my parents, but before that we were in Mangu Central. And so a lot of the sacrifices that I had to make was sometimes I couldn't go to church because I had an assignment, just little stuff like that. So sometimes I couldn't go to church. Sometimes I couldn't make that family gathering. Sometimes I couldn't, there was always fa'alawe-laves, and my parents really rely on me as the eldest daughter and my family. So just communicating with my parents, being like, hey, mom and dad, they understand. And so the sacrifice for me was I didn't get to spend time with my family sometimes. And then the family are sleeping, so you don't really get to spend much time with your family. The same, I would say, with church. You don't really get to be involved as much. And for me, that was a big thing because so I thought, look, I knew that the sacrifice, I knew that one day it'll be worth it, and the church and my family, my community will see, this is how you do things. Sometimes you just have to sacrifice. Just those little things.
Now, you are not new to sacrifices as well. Luitau awa lea ua vaai atu fo I tele skola sipi ma whae longa tawaloa na wha manuia ina I oe na maua ina pe na wha manuia ina oe I le skola sipi, the Mangere College Senior Scholarship, University of Auckland Jubilee Scholarship, ma a vea fo I oe ma dax o lea onga lea ko lisia ma ngele tau sanga lua fesfulu ma le wha. Now, na avea fesosoani nei ma whaamalo si anga mo oe e te whinawai I a tau lawo lau whaamoemoe. Was this, achieving this, a great boost for you to reach your goal?
100%. I say like everything helps, every little thing helps. And I had a lot of support in my school, but that also came down to me. I went out and found those opportunities. 2 of those scholarships, Reverend Sui helped me to apply for. So I say like these scholarships definitely help. I know that it helped me financially. And it's because it helped me financially, I was able to put my focus on something else. So I wasn't stressing out on, paying for this, right down to, like a computer to, to go to class with, and transport to make it to your class. But, scholarships are good. I just want to remind everyone, scholarships are good, and it's good that if you get it. But sometimes, you won't be able to get those scholarships. But I would also emphasize that you can do these things. You can do whatever you want, like lawyer, engineer, flight attendant, any of these things. You can do it without these scholarships as well. Yeah.
Now, lesi vaenga, e te mana o e whaawaulanga a lea vea o e matamaita I loia. It's tono New Zealand, I te ngalue ai, po I Samoa. Where would you prefer practicing law? In New Zealand or Samoa?
My long-term goal, so 10, 20 years from now, I want to practice and serve our people in Samoa. Obviously, that was always the long-term goal, but okay, law, you can't go there straight away. Like, just because like I'm admitted to the bar now and I am a lawyer, I can't go straight away to Samoa and, serve the people how I want, because you need to acquire the skills, you need to get some experience, you need to, there's a lot of things that you need to do before I can go back to Samoa. So that's the long-term goal. But for now, I'll just practice in New Zealand and get some skills, and then I can go back to Samoa and give it my best.
Tawhitili muli fa mole lava I lausunga I le tamaita I loia. O le asa o fautuanga mō mātua ai meise fo I o whanawa o ngau loo whafonga mai nei teimi o loo tau mawhai ina I le teimi nei I a lato moi mitinga ma lato goals.
That's a good question. A lot of our Pacific Island families, especially I would say Samoan, because I'm Samoan, we're very good. We're very devout Christians, e kakoa, loku, tele lava, lave, not just that and other stuff that the students, your child is going through. So my advice would be for the parents just to be understanding to your child. Sometimes for isi kaimi le mawhainga o le au ngā mea, for isi kaimi le mawhainga ngā whaiwhi au because they're tired from school. So just support them however the child wants to be supported. Every student is different. Every child wants support differently. So whaiama talanoa to your child, see how you can help them and just be understanding. Because what is for you, so that's my advice to the parents. Talk to your kids, try to be understanding, and just really, really support them. However the child wants to be.
Beautiful encouragement to Tuluvao. And on that note, whaafitai lava mole whaavanoi no lau teimi le nei tae au tātou te tala noa ai whaafitai fo'i mō lau mole ono sai ia male tawivi fo'i lea vaenga ona ia lea wa whaaya ea le ngata o lo ainga ai mese fo'i o lea tunuu ona o lea ua avea fo'i se tasi o alo o Samoa Ima tamaita I loia it's tonu New Zealand, so ma loa lava le tawivi, manuia lava la sanga o le nei aso.
Thank you, Janine.
Te lava Tuluvao.